let's start a new game and start a timer as soon as everything happens. So, yeah, let's take a little walk, shall we? Let's talk to our girlfriend Christine before. So this is Albion, pretty old DOS game, released in 1994, re-released in 1995 for the English version, I believe, if I remember correctly. Maybe it was 1996, I'm not sure. But the German version was released in 1994, probably in the end, so people get confused about that, I think. So, I don't really know. There are people here, this is a spaceship, international spaceship, lots of people here from different cultures, just different people. And we have to do one thing. We have to check the room up there that is guarded by these people. We have to check that because there was some guy who obviously got killed when he wanted to, was actually wrong, when he wanted to investigate something about the planet that we are currently about to fly to. And we have to investigate this issue. That was stupid, kind of. Now I have to make sure to find the right way and what am I doing? I do not have time for that. Yeah, of course. Okay, that took way too long. Now the robot is in this room. Now I have to wait for him to go over here. Normally you can just sneak through the door that leads to the northern room, but now I have to take this path and now I have to wait for this guy to come back. The problem with, as you can see, the game features 2D maps and 3D maps and 3D gameplay, 3D dungeons. What am I doing? I'm wasting time. The problem with 3D movement is you have to run, and running in this game is pretty strange. So, let's see. I got it, almost. The problem with putting in numbers is really awkward, so you have to be very careful. So now we do a little glitch to increase our reach. We equip these bullets and we equip the pistol. Now we have a problem. We cannot just leave the room because there are security people there, and they will take the pistol from us immediately when we want to exit the room. So we do not want that. We do want to keep the pistol because we still need it. So what we do is we put the pistol back in the cabinet on the wall down there, and now we can leave the room. They are of course wondering what we were doing there, but they do check for something if we have something on ourselves that is not allowed or something. I think they especially look for the pistol. That is the wrong way. But they do not find anything, so we can just leave and we can of course grab the pistol back right now. Oh, that was close. That was very close. I almost got it. I almost got through the door. I was a little bit too slow. Now I have to wait. Now I have to wait. That's kind of slow, but anyway. It's all a matter of 3D movement. 3D movement is hard. I do not want a map, I want to manipulate that thing. Thank you. So now I can just leave. I do, actually when I run, I do not want to hug the walls too closely, because hugging walls, when you touch a wall you move slower, kind of slower. Now I got the pistol back, and now I should get an announcement that my flight to the planet's surface starts in a couple of minutes, hours, I don't know. But before that, I want to grab some additional cartridges for the pistol. So first we have to skip a dialogue with this guy. This is Rainer. Rainer is he's a German guy, and he's about to accompany us on our flight to the planet's surface. The planet is called Nugget by these people. This is the room of this guy who got killed in this communication room. And well, now we have to wait here. Let's wait here. No, here. Thank you. It doesn't matter to waste, it's not a big deal to waste some time here, because you still have to wait. And we do not want this guy to talk to us, because that's just a waste of time. And it doesn't approach the clock, so the only way to proceed the clock, the game clock, is to do stuff, to move around and to do stuff. As soon as you hit the right mouse button, the clock stops, I believe, and also all the other movement stops, enemy movement and stuff. And now we have a little cutscene. We are landing on the planet's surface. Unfortunately, this planet is called Nugget because it has some goldish color when you look at it, as you could see. And people believe that is a isolated, desolated desert planet, completely uninhabited world, so that they can farm minerals and resources and stuff. But surprise! As you can see right now, this is not just a desert planet and uninhabited, obviously not. There are lots of creatures here running around. And of course, the air is also full of oxygen. So what happens? The shuttle explodes and Tom gets, our main protagonist, Tom, gets hurt in the process, and Rainer gets away a little bit better, I would say. Now we are on the planet, and these are the natural inhabitants of this planet. And these are people, cat people I would say. They look like cat people. Kind of evolved from predators instead of monkeys, like we have. And Rainer didn't waste any time. He learned the language and he can communicate with them. And he explains now everything. We got hurt and we have to stay in bed for a while. Actually, for about 4 weeks or so. And now we can move around and we can leave finally. We can leave the bed, and this is also our first split, I believe. It doesn't work, now it works. Now we have to talk to the leader of this, I would say, guild. It's kind of a hunter's guild. They call it clan. It's a hunter's clan, Southwind clan it's called. And we have to talk to the leader. We are actually supposed to thank him for his kindness to save us and to heal us. So, and we have to do him a favor. We have to give him the metal that the shuttle explosion just left. And there are drop frames again. Oh my god, a lot of drop frames. I'm sorry about that. Unfortunately, we are very rude to him, so we get thrown out of the building, and we are immediately brought to the mayor of the city, I would say. So the leader of these people are called Iskai, and this is the leader of them. She's called Yanis, and she gives us a little bit of money because she heard that we got thrown out of the house of the Southwind clan, and she has mercy with us and gives us a little bit of money to make our start in this new city, so that we can buy supplements and equipment and stuff. But before we do that, we have to... God, what am I doing here? I am kind of stuck. Okay, now I'm back on track. Now I have to wait a little bit. There's an event coming up pretty soon. Another cutscene. But I have to do something before that happens, so let's wait some hours. Let's go inside. So here, this is Vanya. She wants to get some money for opening this chest, but we do not have enough money, and there's a glitch in the game. If you have a specific amount of money, like 35 gold, as you can see, 35 gold pieces, she will not take any money from you. So now we have to do that and that. Very nice. No, we do not need to buy a rope. Let's buy some torches. I don't know, that should be enough. And buy a pickaxe, of course. That should be enough. So let's see. That's it. Now we have to wait. Oh, it's time. Very nice. And immediately afterwards, after we do our little shopping trip, we get another cutscene. This is the leader of the magic guild in the city, the Jikas. Unfortunately, he gets killed. And surprise, surprise, there's another human on this planet, and we actually cannot believe our eyes. This is a strange foreign planet at the far away from Earth, on the other side of the universe or something like that, pretty far away, and we see another human there. It's obviously a human being, and that's very surprising, and we will find the reason. We will find out the reason for that pretty soon. But before we do that, we have to find the murderer. So now we get another party member. His name is Drinno. He is member of the, I would say, police forces on the city, and he accompanies us now for the rest of the game. We actually cannot even get rid of him, I think. He's our most valuable party member, I would say, when it comes to fighting, at least. Especially when it comes to close combat or melee combat. He is very, very valuable, and you do not want to miss him. More drop frames. I'm so sorry, I do not know what happens. Maybe I should stop the stream and restart. I don't know. Normally the bitrate is pretty stable. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, now we they got a clue that the murderer is hiding in this building, but it's this guild house of the Jikas, of the Magic Guild. But obviously the murderer got away through an open window, so now we have to follow him. We have to take up his track, and we have to follow him through the city, and maybe even beyond, which we will do now. Obviously I know where he is gone, and we will also get a nice little tip there, a nice little hint. There's people here, cattle breeder, and they have seen the murderer going outside of the city to an old building that is called the former building, which is the next split, by the way. And in this building we have to search for the murderer to find out who it was who ordered this murder, who hired the murderer, and why this Iskai man, Akir was his name, why he actually got killed. What is the purpose of this? So here's a nice little old bridge that collapses and hurts us, but it's not too bad. Now we have to do something before... Wait a minute. We have to change our battle positions. Well, that works. Still, Tom has to lead the party, and now we have to do something. We have to attack, and we have to kill this creature. This is our first battle. Come on. Please. We have to kill this creature. Pretty nice. Very good. Yes, I know. And we have to put this in our inventory. Now we have to light a torch, and we have to find our way through this building very effectively. Let's see. Normally I will get stuck into... Come on, stop talking. Normally I will get stuck inside of walls, but I try to do my best. So the first fight against the Crondier, we just won by using the pistol, but we will not do that again. We will have to follow this path. There's a hole in the wall, we have to go in here. We have to, come on, manipulate this thing here. And it's very easy to get stuck inside of walls, and it's very hard to get through. And now we have to, where it is, here it is. Can you please, thank you. I am dropping so many frames, I don't know what happens. So, we have to go out again. Hopefully we do not get a fight. Get a fight? No, we don't. Pretty cool, we are actually getting the fight, okay. No problem. Not a big deal. Let's check the map, that's correct. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. I have to be very careful now to not accidentally touch these open mouths, or maws I would say. These things are pretty nice and interesting. You can feed them with some meat, which we will do now. And now we can proceed. Okay, now we have to be careful, and now we have to go through this thing. Tom didn't die, why isn't he? Why is he still alive? I don't know. Sure. Now I have to flee. I have to go this way. That's wrong. Okay, I'm lost. The problem with getting into a fight is that you lose track of your direction, because getting into a fight turns your character, your party, immediately into the direction the monsters are. So I have to touch this thing with Drinno, otherwise it attacks you, by the way. And now we can talk to this guy. He gives us access to the area behind him, and for doing that he wants to get something. He wants to have something which is called a music crystal, because he's very lonely and wants to listen to music. But unfortunately we cannot do that, because that would take a lot of time that we do not have. So now here we are. Now we have to run out of this building. We have to escape somehow. Hopefully we can do that. Yeah, this way. No, not with you. Come on, yes, thank you. I really want everybody to be dead right now, because I do not want anybody to disturb me from running away, because it's faster to click on flee just once instead of multiple times. Oh, come on. The problem with this movement is you are getting stuck inside of walls pretty often. Where am I supposed to go? Let me think. Here it is. Okay. Yeah, of course. Let's do this, and then you're good to go. Okay. I need to go this way. I have to check. I'm not very sure. And I need to go this way. Okay. Go this way. Almost done here. And go this way, and we go this way, and we are about to be gone. Pretty nice. And now we have to finish up some stuff here. And this is what you will see throughout most of the run. Running around with only one party member alive and running from every battle. That's pretty much the run in a nutshell. We are running from all the battles except a couple of fights that we have to win in order to get experience. This Crondir we had to defeat before the former building, before we entered the building, we had to defeat because we needed that little piece of meat to feed it to make get access to this area, to this next room. But all the other things, all the other battles that we have to win are just for the purpose of getting experience. So now we have to do a little glitch, and I messed up. Now I got it to work, thank you, very nice, okay. That is very fast, okay. Sometimes you cannot get it, but sometimes you can. This is actually maybe the first glitch that we do, that we need in this game. Now we have to ask him about wares, so that he makes it available for us to sell stuff. We need to sell all the stuff to get a lot of experience, no, not experience, to get a lot of money before we enter the next area. So pretty valuable stuff here, and do not wander at any point in the run. We will not equip at least one of our characters. We will not do that. We will not equip anything except the pistol, of course. And we are about to run over there. I almost forgot. We have to run in this building, and we have to confront someone with a little detail. We found this dagger. It's a ceremony dagger, and there's one person here who's a member of the guild who has interest in this item, and he attacks us. But we say no, we do not want to fight you, so everything's done. We do not need to defeat this guy. So it's an optional fight. You can just flee and everything's said and done and everything is good. Okay, you can proceed. But you can also defeat this guy. He's not too hard to beat, and you get a special item from him. Like it is magical item, but we do not need that. So we just leave it to that. Now we get a new party member, which is super important. Her name is Sira. She's the daughter of this guy who got killed. And we are now leaving the continent. And we are heading to the next part of the adventure. So, first part done. I came up with the idea to split as soon as we enter the next area, so we have finally fulfilled and completely finished the previous split, which is as soon as I arrived on the next island and get control over the party, I will split, I would say. That's probably a nice idea. So many splits, so many drop frames, I'm confused. And again it happens, drop frames, oh my god, so many. I don't know what it is, I don't know. It's just stupid. I have a very good internet connection only. But we are getting control and we can split. So now we are on the next continent, which is named Krotogel. Krotogel is the home of the actually first really rather big dungeon that we have to do. So many drop frames. It's so stupid. Again. Again. Oh my god. My internet connection just freaks out. I don't know why. So let's see. We have to find our way to the Druids. The first village that we arrived in is named Clota, I think. And these are actually cells. All these people are humans, and they are living here since, I believe, thousands of years. For, I believe, 2000 years. They're just living here, and I don't know. That's pretty strange, but there's still an explanation for that. So we will learn about that when we would play the game casually. You can read and learn a lot about this game and the history of this planet and the people and all that stuff. They're actually cells from planet Earth. They are the ancestors of the cells from planet Earth. And yeah, some magic took them here, and that's also the reason why they call this world Albion. This is also why the game is named after this planet, after this world. That's the reason why the game is called Albion, so to speak. So now we have to do a little shopping trip. We get a new party member. His name is Malthus. He cannot speak. He's mute. He's muted, and I would say, and he's also deaf. Thief. I do not remember the pronunciation. So we need to buy spell scrolls. A lot of spell scrolls. We need to buy Lop, Banish Demons. We need to buy that. We need to buy that. Demon Exodus. And we need to buy that Banish Demon. And now we still have a little bit of gold left, but we do not need it anymore. Not right now. Yeah, so the king of the first village, his name is Tharnus, I think. He wants to have an amulet, so that's why we have to go to the Druids to get an amulet. And that's what we are about to do now. Can you please die? Thank you. We need to kill our party members, unfortunately. And we are dead. Okay, the run is over. Of course I didn't save. That's stupid. I wanted to kill all the party members, but I did not want to kill any other thing, any other party member, of course.